Broadcast is live.
Broadcasting live. Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another episode of the SITREP. And my guest tonight is Marcos from M3 Reviews. Marcos, how are you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing great now that I'm here. Thank you very much for having me, sir. Appreciate it.
This has been a much delayed SITREP. We were supposed to do it Saturday night. I had things come up Saturday night, and then you had things come up. So we thought, well, let's just do it Sunday. And then my small town has made state news lately because we've had water mains busting in town all over. They're trying to repair our 100-year-old pipes, and every time they fix one pipe and activate the pressure, it blows somewhere else. And yesterday, they blew 7 different pipes throughout the town that they had to call in extra towns to come in and help. So it's been fun. So no water, but we got the beer. And
hey, yes, beer always, yes, sir. But you know, life just happens. So I'm easy, man. If it don't matter, like it is what it is, and shit just comes your way. You have nothing. Matter of fact, tonight, my daughter's little friend. Am I echoing or?
No, you're good. At least
Okay,
on my end. You may be echoing for those guys, but nobody's complaining yet.
All right, cool. But I had to go help her. Her car broke down. My daughter's little friend, and and it was like 6:15. I was like, "Girl, I gotta cut. Let's get you home. Let's get your car home." And then she's like, "Can you take me over here real quick?" I was like, "Fuck, yes, I'll take you." You know, I took her, and then I was like jamming home to set up the internet, and then I would get all screwed up with passwords and shit.
Well, I had to take my kid to swim lessons, and then we went to a pizzeria. So I just got him in bed. Of course, I think there's a big age difference between our kids.
Big age difference. Yeah. And so me and my wife always talk about it. I'm so glad that we got the kid thing out of the way when in our 20s and now we're in our 40s and we could just kind of like smooth roll and do whatever we want, you know?
Yeah, I decided, hey, what's a great surprise for my 40th birthday? Oh, I'm pregnant. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. And it was funny. We were talking today. Dylan has a friend of his coming over Friday. And his babysitter was saying, well, was she a younger parent? And I looked there and said, all the parents are younger parents in his class. It's weird. It's like I'm with, whatever. I'm going to talk about how old I am. Hey, Deluxe Baldwin says you are a swell guy. And I want to give a shout out to our good friend Fire Talks right here. I don't know why I highlighted this comment, but he is in the hospital right now because his appendix decided to give him hell. So everybody give Fire Talks some well wishes.
Fire Talks is the guy that 3D prints those extra little tidbits here.
Yes, he gives me cool things like these little mini guns.
Excellent. Good job, Fire Talks. Get well, sir. What up, Pack? Deluxe.
No. Man, beer's kicking in already. All right, well, let's get this thing started because I don't like to keep my guests on here too long because my viewers get bored.
Yeah, no.
So first off, introduce yourself to my viewers. Some of my people may have never seen you before.
Hello, everybody, and thank you very much, Patriot Prime, for having me on his channel. I appreciate that very much. My name is Marcos. I'm M3 Reviews. I've been around for about 3 years now, and having a blast with YouTube, having a blast meeting people, meeting a lot of fucking people, and it's great. So I'm on Instagram, you know, and I just started that, and my son's kind of like training me on Instagram, you know. And what's up, Kato? What's up, TF Cannon Fodder? Man, yeah. So I just YouTube and Instagram is all I do. No Facebook, no Twitter, no nothing like that or anything like that. But just having fun with it now. And I was doing reviews back in the day, my type, you know, and now I'm just live streaming and having fun and showing hauls and stuff like that. Just the fun stuff. None of that work.
And isn't it funny how everybody's meeting now because of YouTube? Like I met you through watching you on Kato's stream and just everything kind of falls into place. And then once we start talking, you and I have never talked until 10 minutes ago. And it's like we've known each other forever.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy. And the whole thing with everybody is so nice and welcoming, you know, and nobody gives you shit for anything when especially when you're like live with them. They might be in your comments in the background talking shit, but you know, and you meet somebody.
Well, especially for me, I got stories about my experiences here on YouTube. How dare I call myself Patriot? And it was so funny when I met you the first time. He's like, I'm from California, but it's okay.
Yeah. Please don't judge me. Not that there's anything wrong with California, but you know, hey, don't think I'm not with that California shit, man.
Well, that's awesome. Well, as you guys know, my guest, how the SITREP works is I have 10 questions for my guest regarding him collecting Transformers, and then I have 10 questions for him regarding him as a YouTuber. But first, I got something in today. I told him I was going to do this. I'm going to do a live unboxing for you guys.
Awesome.
I I was telling Marcos earlier that back in 2011, I had so many bots. We had just remodeled, or the house just got remodeled, all this stuff. And there was this huge bot purge. I just didn't think I was going to be that into Transformers anymore. And like 2 years later, I go to my first Transformer convention and it restarted everything. And I sold off a lot of stuff for mainly getting parts for my Jeep, mainly getting parts for the house. And this here is one of those figures that I sold that I instantly regretted because I thought he was so awesome. He was one figure that I bought for myself while I was in Iraq. I was in Iraq 2004. We get back from missions and I'm searching Amazon and stuff, trying to keep up with Transformers, and I would buy stuff and send them to home. My poor wife, she was always getting bombarded with UPS packages. So we're going to open this up, and big shout out to eBay. I'm going to actually give him a shout out in the review of this guy because he's from Utah. I bought this Monday afternoon and it's here today. So let's go ahead and get
comes
this.
Quick. It's good shipping. And Patriot Prime, if I can, I meant to do this in the beginning. Thank you for your service, man. 100%. Every veteran that I meet, I always thank them and shake their hand, bro. So thank you very much, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I learned my lesson. I blocked my name out. I had to learn the blur feature real quick on a video.
Yeah. Hey, not me. I'll put something on Instagram, and Pac always tells me, like, bro, you put your address right there. You might want to change it. I'm like, oh shit, take that down. Or Maisie or Mark.
One of my first comments, I forget who it was. They're like, hey Jay, your full address is right there. You're just holding it up for the world to see. All right, so here we are. First off, we've got bubble wrap.
Oh, you did good. Wrap. Hey, don't you hate when you get something and it's all like they barely try and take the effort to package it? You're like, bro, package it.
I had a G1 Deluxe Insecticon Ransack, the black and yellow locust.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
the guy sent it to me in a Wheat Thins box. I couldn't believe that it was okay.
That guy.
Oh, yes.
What's up, Raziel?
I am so happy to have this again. This, of course, everything else is in here too. The Transformers Energon Galvatron.
Ooh.
Oh, this thing looks in great shape.
Was he complete 100% and except for the box?
It's supposed to have everything with it. Let's see. Oh, he's beautiful. I don't know if the electronics work or not. I think all the electronics were in the tank, but here it's got the instructions.
Now, is that 2004? 2004, okay.
This is the repaint of Energon Megatron. I think Megatron was white and blue. And this one, it comes with a missile. That's a plus.
Back when that one shoots, right? It'll like spring loaded.
There's the tank. I don't know. It may not have any batteries because I think the tank's supposed to make some kind of sound. So I might have to replace the batteries on that. And he's supposed to have a sword. And let's see.
Now, how are you gonna display him in bot mode or in vehicle?
Oh, probably bot mode. He's got a beautiful bot mode. Yeah, I see the sword. The sword's in there too. So yes, he is 100% complete. I'm probably just gonna have to get some new batteries for him. So the tank set on top of here.
Oh
so
yeah.
I'm so thrilled to get this. And you lock the tack foils in S position.
See, now I know one of the that alone, like I've never seen that before. I'm not into that line at all, but that's great. And I do know the Megatron version, and he looks badass. And I was gonna buy one day, but the head was missing, or something was broken on him, or some shit. But
let's see if I can remember how to transform this guy real quick.
That thing's great.
He's got a super simple transformation.
What's up, Chiong? I don't know if I said Curtis Schultz. What's up, Curtis Schultz and Nana Matt?
So I'm glad you're keeping up with the chat. I'm sitting there like a kid.
No, you're good. You're good, man. I love it. I love chat. Chiong said he has 7,000 tweets on this.
I left Twitter. I could not do Twitter anymore. Yep, there he is.
Oh, yeah, that's quick. Very quick. No, that looks great. I like his head sculpt. Look at that head, man.
And he's got the cannons up here. That's one thing, but the collar is perfect Galvatron.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we will get into that. That'll probably be my next figure review. I've got to finish up all this Toyhax stuff I got.
Come on, Cato. You can do better than that, Cato.
Oh, thanks, Cato. Appreciate the super chat. Anyway, let's get back to the show. This is so cool. Maybe you got to put the missile in, make him make a noise.
That's a great figure, man.
Nope, he needs batteries, and I lost the missile.
Pew pew. Is that
there it is. Oh shoot! When we was 80s kids, we didn't go pew pew. It was.
I know. I know. Hell yeah.
All right, let's get on to the show. So, question number 1, sir. What is the appeal of Transformers for you?
That right there, when you just pulled that out and had the colors, the purple, the reds, the see-throughs, the clear, and that's dare I say, magic. I love that shit, man. There's colors and the fact that it can transform and be something else. That's my appeal to Transformers 100%. And seeing all this stuff now on all this big everything, every store, Big Bad Toy Store, whatever you name it, and you just scroll through and just look at everything. That's my appeal. I love them. They're fucking pretty.
Oh, and they just get better and better. But you think about it, this one's from 2004. He's big, he's bulky, and you got like this one from last week. You know, just
yeah.
I feel like I could drop this on the floor and nothing's going to happen. This guy, arms and legs are going to pop off everywhere.
That's that sparkly shit, huh?
Yeah, I actually dig it. I mean, I did a review on it. I like the paint scheme. I call him Rusty.
Rusty. Nice.
All right. So, question number 2. Aside from G1, which is always the number 1 answer, what's your favorite Transformers fiction?
Okay, so G1 actually is not my. Okay, I gotta say you're right. It's a hit home for Hart, but Transformers Prime 100%. Man, I watched Transformers Prime 3 times, and I still can't remember certain things. So you watch it and you pick little tidbits up, you know. And I like the whole the one scene where they do the Transformers cog gets taken out or something goes wrong. I can't even remember, but something to do with the Transformers cog and or the cog. And anyway, that whole line of that, and then so I probably have 90% of all the toys from that cartoon, maybe even 95%. I'm missing Dreadwing, and a couple. I'm missing Unicron, but yeah, I love Transformers Prime, man. And RC is my girl.
They didn't have a Unicron come stateside for that toy line, did they?
Yeah, they did. He transforms into like a spaceship, and he's yellow, and he's got like all.
I remember he's really weird looking.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It wasn't. He's fine, and I'll probably get him soon, or eventually. But I haven't seen him at a toy show or nothing, so I'm not like trying to get him. You know.
Yeah, you'd be like me. You're just scrolling eBay. He's like, oh, there he is. Hey, thanks, Curtis Schultz. I saw it pop up, but we was talking. Thank you so much for the super chat. He beat Kato by 1 cent. Penny for your thoughts.
Oh yeah.
You know, the thing I liked about Transformers Prime, it was a great show. I love the storyline, but I think I've told many people before, what gets me with all these new cartoons is they take such a while to get into, because when they first come out, they're for the kiddies. And the first few episodes, like the first 5, are always really kiddified and just, you know, preteen, if you will.
Yeah.
But then once the show realizes what its audience is, that's when it gets dark. And there was dark shows with Prime. I remember the finale when Bumblebee stabbed Megatron. I was like, oh! I yelled at the TV, and my son came. He was living with us. And my son came. He's like, "What, Dad? What?" And I was like, "Fucking Bumblebee killed Megatron. How in the hell can Bumblebee?" I couldn't believe it. I was pissed. I shut the TV off. I had to go back to it later and finish it off, but whatever. And that show took me a while too to get into, because the character design, the Autobots look great. It took me a while to warm up to Megatron. I'm a huge Megatron fan. And it took me a while to warm up to the blend of Bay and G1. And then Starscream just looked weird as shit.
Absolutely.
As far as I'm concerned. But
he had high heels and shit.
Yeah. And then the fact that the Decepticons were all drones. I hated that. I mean, it just took away the personality with everybody. But then as the show progressed, more were introduced and so on and so forth. But you're a fan, you know it. And Raziel Kane just came in and beat both Kato and Schultz with 2 cents.
Hey, I'm going to do it.
Thank you so much.
That's cool. What's up, Deluxe Baldwin?
There's Deluxe is in here. Now, Deluxe is the reason I started doing these live shows. He did one with me, and I think I was like 1,000 subs. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And I had so much fun talking to him. I was like, I'm going to try to start doing that with people. And lo and behold, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, question number 3, sir. Do you have a favorite figure or grail? This is a figure you will never let go of. Like we were talking about selling Transformers. Is there one that hard times hit? Whole collection's got to go, but this one's not going anywhere.
Man, I know. I've everybody asks me that, and I think that's the number one question. If there was a fire in my house, you'd see this motherfucker running around grabbing everything I can. Pac knows the answer to this one. He's my it's not a Transformer-esque, but it's my Bandai's GX71 Go Lion Voltron. I love that guy, and he's like the one that brings like I used to watch Voltron when I was a kid. Like I watched a lot of Voltron, and not legendary Voltron, which is fine, but the original Voltron.
Oh yeah, old school.
Old school Voltron, and so I love that figure. It's great. So that would probably be my one favorite.
Nice. I remember watching Voltron too, but living here in Podunk, West Virginia, I had to get it on VHS. That's how I saw my first Transformer episode, was on VHS. We went remember back in the day when you go in the video store and you had to rent the VCR to go with the tape?
Yes, always.
So we walked in and they had this little kids section set up and they were playing Transformers. And I'm like, oh, that's that new robot show. And I talked to Dad. Dad made the girl go over, take the cassette out, what the kids were watching, and we rented it that night. It was the Ultimate Doom, that 3-parter where they were taking over or bringing Cybertron to Earth.
Nice. So remember in the video store, there's that one section where the curtain was always shut. I'd peek in there.
There was such good covers. You gotta love that 80s artwork.
Hell yeah.
What's
up, Jay Lee?
Everything is optional if you think about it. All right, well, I got to quit reading the comments. You can read the comments, but I try to stick to what I'm doing, and then at the end, we'll interact with the guests a little bit more. So awesome. I'm terrible because these comments can just start rolling.
I know, you're right.
All right, number 4. What figure is your white whale, your most wanted toy? This is one, if you found this figure, you can be like, okay, I'm done collecting, at least for now. I'm happy.
Well, like Kato was saying with the camouflage bomber Optimus Prime with the rocket on it. It's a
nuclear commander.
Yeah, nuclear commander, Super 6. So he was like, "This is my favorite one." I'm like, "Yeah, right. It's your favorite one today." So the Unicron from HasLab was a must. My GI Joe USS flag was a 2020 must that I had to get. And I had to get Lewin Resources Optimus Prime.
Oh, that big one Kato always has looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, he's got the Captain America one, which is great. But I got the original, the first one that came out. Just because he's so big, and he's the one that a lot of people come over and they're like, "Wow, does that really transform?" And they can't believe it. And I'm like, "Yeah, it fucking transforms. It's fucking cool."
It's awesome. It's funny. Every now and then somebody will come to the house and like, "Hey, you want to see what I mean, they're not even into it. I'm like, there's nobody around here that I know of that I've met that's into this. So this is like my little secret pleasure room. And I'll bring people up. Yeah, this is what I do for a hobby. And they're like, oh, okay.
You got a water? I got to get a water. Yeah.
All right. Number 5, last Transformer question. This is always a good one. What's your favorite Transformer character? Any fiction, any media?
There's 2. My favorite is Devastator. Like Devastator for the fact that he's 6 personalities and he combines into the first combiner that we ever saw as a kid. But my true favorite is Megatron, man. Just because Megatron is the leader of the Decepticons, and now Hasbro didn't do him right, but IDW did him pretty good until he fails and becomes an Autobot. Spoiler alert for everybody at the end.
I quit reading before that happened. IDW got too damn weird.
But I know IDW has got a lot of weird stories, and there's a lot of it is weird. It is pretty weird, but Megatron's my favorite. He's my boy.
And Megatron always got such a bum rap. I don't know if you were big into the G1 Marvel comics back in the day, but Megatron was front and center throughout the cartoon series, even up till he turned into Galvatron. You think about that's still Megatron all the way to the end of the series. Marvel Comics, when they killed off Prime in the movie, they decided, well, let's just kill off Megatron too, or so we thought. So Megatron, well, in a way, Megatron was the leader of the Decepticons up until issue 4. Then Shockwave took over. Shockwave kicked Megatron's ass. So then Megatron was out of the picture until about issue 13. and then he gets taken offline by the Predacons that Shockwave hires to take him out. And then you don't see Megatron again until like issue number 40, where he gets blown up again.
Wow.
And he finally shows up at the end. But I mean, I always thought they did a bum rap with him in Marvel Comics, but because of that, introduced so many other great characters. I mean, you had the other leaders, which was weird. You had Ratbat, who was a Decepticon leader, Scorponok. They really fleshed him out. Bludgeon, Thunderwing. I mean, great characters that need new toys, Hasbro. And and then the Bayverse movies come out. The first one, Megatron's in it for 15 minutes, barely in it in the second movie where you find out he's a lackey.
Yeah.
Barely in it in the third movie where he gets killed off. And then just, less we talk about Bayverse, the better.
You absolutely. So just real quick, I know you know Gushing Galvatron, Thomas, and I know he made that shelf for you, and it's a beautiful shelf. He showed me some pictures.
Thomas, I keep forgetting what his YouTube name is.
I know, and so he's the one that explained Galvatron to me. Now I know about Galvatron, I know how he came about, but I always figured that Megatron died and then Galvatron was Galvatron. But he was like, no, Galvatron is Megatron on steroids. He just changed his names. He's still Megatron inside that body. He's Galvatron, and he's fused with Unicron's fucking dark energy that makes him so powerful. And I love that. So shout out Gushing Galvatron. He did that for me.
And in the cartoon, his pants were a little tighter, so his voice was a little high pitched. I got quit saying stuff like that, and people were drinking. All right. Well, that wraps up our Transformers question. Now let's get to know you as a YouTuber. And this is my favorite one to ask, especially with those that are in my age bracket, is what possessed you, a grown-ass man, to do toy reviews on YouTube?
I wanted to chat with people. I wanted to communicate with people, and you couldn't. I was telling Kato too, you can't do it unless you have an account. And then once I started being able to like comment with people, I was like, well, fuck. I had my collection up to a certain point, and I was able to. I just told myself, I said, you know what, dude, go on YouTube, start meeting people, because like you just said, there's nobody in my area at all, and Lodi's not huge, but I got stocked in, man. Well, Pop the Trunk is in my area. What's up, Pop the Trunk, if everybody comes in? But anyway, what possessed me as a grown-ass man was probably it's the like of seeing my stuff back when I was a kid, because I loved toys when I was a kid. I used to play in the dirt. I used to dig holes. I used to get the garden hose and make dams. I used to put all my G.I. Joes, my Transformers, and I had like 10,000 conversations up here, playing with myself. Some of my friends would come over and play too, but then once I found out eBay and stuff, and then to get in the stuff again, I was like, there goes, I'm bringing back my childhood, and I'm going to start fucking displaying it. That was my 100, my childhood was awesome.
That was me when I sold off the collection. When I started collecting again, I thought I'm just going to focus on G1. And that's why I've got so much G1 out right now. And when I started doing YouTube, that's what I focused on was G1, because when I started doing YouTube when Titan's Return came out, and that's what all the YouTubers were doing. So I thought, I'm not going to do the new stuff. I'm going to focus on G1 because nobody's doing G1 right now.
How long have you been YouTubing for?
Just over 3 years. Well, it was 3 years in October.
Wow, 3 years. I thought you had been around for a while. You're very, very professional in how you do everything, man. Very good.
I learned a lot of video editing tricks when I was in Iraq. I got into, my wife sent a camera over for me, and I discovered it had video capabilities. So I was walking around doing the selfie thing before it was called selfies. I'd be like, have the camera out, and I found the videos like, hey, here we are today. So me, instead of writing letters and sending home, I would film like little documentary videos. We did this today. We did this. And then I'd make little discs, blend them all together, edit them out, and I sent them home.
Excellent.
And what was really cool, I had so much footage stockpiled that Discovery Channel was looking for soldiers who had filmed stuff and wanted to use it on a reality show called My War Diary. I sent my stuff in, and I was in 3 episodes.
No way, man. You got to, when you get a chance, please send me that. I would love to share that with my wife. That'd be awesome.
Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yes, sir. The
show is on Amazon Prime, but I can link. Okay. I think I have like my commercial and some of my stuff on my YouTube channel.
That's so sick, man. That's so cool.
And then I started working at a gym after that, and I started making videos, me and my buddies doing like workout videos, because I created my own class. Got a certification in children's training, things like that. And when this YouTube thing happened, granted, it'd been a couple years before I started filming, it just slowly started coming back to me. And I love filming, putting the stuff together, editing it around. I mean, I'll spend 3 hours on a 10-minute video.
Hell yeah, I know. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, so real quick. So you're a gym rat. What are you benching? Oh.
I used to be a gym rat.
Yeah.
I used to be the child at 40 and then changing jobs and getting a desk job. Though I do want to go back. I'd like to drop about 40 pounds before TFCon.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a good picture of me like doing this back in the day. 2010 was my highlight. That was my good time. I actually was in a fitness magazine for my children's programs.
Look at you, man. Look at you. That's great. That is great.
Where were we?
Question number 6.
Question number 6. All right, that was grown ass man. Question number 7. What keeps inspiring you to get in front of your camera?
Oh man, here's something that I've always said. I'm very narcissistic. I love watching myself. I do, and I'm not.
No kidding. You're over here like Rasputin.
I know. I do, and then whenever I watch myself, I'll say, okay, so keep your forehead down because you get that shine right there. Okay, keep wiping your forehead, so stuff like that. But no, that's really what inspires me. Plus, just talking to everybody. Like last night I was on with Cobra Clan till he was on to like 4 o'clock in the morning. So that's like 2 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning for him, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning for me. And we were just shooting the shit and just having a good time. And it's weird because you're talking about toys and talking about stuff, but yet you're live and it will always be on YouTube for your grandchildren to come back to and watch. And it's like a family album, you could always see what you were doing. And when I'm like 90, I'm definitely going back to my old videos and reliving my youth.
That's why you just plug it into your head and you're there.
Exactly. What's up, Em?
Usually on Saturday nights, and I'll just get a bunch of the guys together. Hey, I'm going to go live on Hop In, and it's just like hanging out at Applebee's or whatever. Or at the bar. I've seen your videos. You out. Was that in a train or a bus?
That was a party bus. It was a 35-foot
awesome.
party bus. It fit 30 or 40 people, and we had that thing packed, man. It was fun. A lot of fun.
That was awesome. I was out in the dark roasting hot dogs when I saw that.
I was already drunk by then, so I shouldn't do that. You should stay away from, you know what I mean? Like, don't do that. But yeah.
There is a group on here, I think Mike Case. They used to do the bots and shots. You ever watch that? They'll just
100%.
I've always been debating on doing that, but it's got to be sometime when the wife and Dylan are like visiting family or something.
I love bots and shots, man. Zach and Mike are awesome. I've probably seen 90% of all of them, and I would be that guy shooting shots with them when they were doing it. So I did a video a long time ago, about 2 years back. It was called Box and Shots. So I opened up 5 boxes, and every time I opened up a box, I would take a shot. And my son edited that video for me, and I was hammered at the end. Done.
Well, it's been so long since I got that way. Of course, we went to a Mexican joint the other night, and I got a banana daiquiri. Ooh, yeah. And that thing must have been like that big. Mm-hmm. And I think the guy was in the back saying, that guy is 6'4". Give him extra tequila. Because I'm sitting there like, hey. Yeah. And the straws they gave me looked like I was sucking out a damn pool noodle. I've never seen a straw as big as what they give that thing.
Shit.
All right, where are we at? Oh, question number 8. So we're just flying through these, but avoiding the question. We keep going off other places. Mm-hmm. There are thousands of toy reviewers on YouTube. What makes you any different from the rest other than the beard?
Yeah, thanks. You know what? A lot of people have told me even back in the day was they love the fact that I drink, that I do this, that I'm real. A lot of people told me, man, I love when you fucking cuss, man. It's like you're a regular person and shit, So, and that was just like not really that I was trying to do that. It's just like even if I don't go to church anymore. Lord forgive me, but I used to back long time ago. But I mean, if I'm talking to even a pastor, like it's just sentence enhancers. Shout out SpongeBob and Patrick. They're sentence enhancers, man. It's like, and then if you can't think of something, you're like, fucking, what was I gonna fucking say and shit, like it just. So a lot of people dug that, and I think that's some people try and be really respectable. Shout out him from Transformers and Video Games, the most respectful guy I know. Never cusses,
awesome guy.
Yeah, and never cusses or nothing. But yet he doesn't need to. He's probably really, the same person he is on screen as you see him.
Yeah, there he is. There.
Yeah. Hey,
I just see you sneak in.
He's awesome.
Sneaky Canadian. All right. Yeah. It's funny how you're throwing these names out. There's people that I've met and talked to as well. I think M was one of my first SITREP guests also. I think he might have been guest number 5 or something. But it's funny how, like you said, we just all kind of blend together. I am looking so forward to TFCon, not because of the show or the voice actors or whatever. I cannot wait to meet my friends who I've been talking to right like this, to meet them face to face and have a beer with them in the bar, you know?
Absolutely. We're not going to want to leave TFCon. We're all going to call and get extra day vacations and be like, hey, I'm staying for another week. I'll catch up in a bit at work. You know, I can't wait. I hope everything goes smooth with TFCon. Like they don't cancel it, you know? So that's in the back of my mind. They could always cancel.
Now, are you going to Baltimore?
I am, sir. Yes.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I already got my hotel reserved. I got it for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's so hopefully Pac's going with me, so he's going to meet me at the hotel, and then I'm supposed to be hooking up with Cobra Clan at his house on Thursday. He's going to pick me up from the airport and go fuck shit up at his house.
I know it's going to be right now me, Bert the Stormtrooper. I don't know if you've watched him. He and I buddied up. We befriended each other. He's a fellow vet as well, does these. Bert the Stormtrooper, myself, Kato, Deluxe Baldwin, Rodimus Primal. I mean, bunches of us at Fire Talks. I cannot wait.
So
there's Rodimus Primal's here now. Hey, Rodimus.
I will see you at TFCon, he said.
Yes, sir. Cannot wait. All right. Where are we at? Number 9. I think you kind of hit this a little bit. What's your thoughts on the Transformers social community? YouTube, Facebook, etc. Now, I know you don't do Facebook, but you kind of hit at you're primarily YouTube and Instagram, correct?
Yeah, and here's what I learned about YouTube. Behind that little avatar, like everybody's avatar in the chat group, you don't know what they look like and you don't know their age. You just see their comments. So a lot of things that I've learned is there's a bunch of kids running around YouTube, and the kids that are young, they'll talk shit. But all the adults that I've ever come across none of them have ever talked shit. And so immediately go to, like, somebody talks shit in one of your comments, you go to their channel and they either have 1 video or 2 videos up, but they're like 13 years old. And I'm like, dude, get your mom real quick. I'm going to tell her what you're fucking saying. Shit, you know, like, stay away from my channel if you don't like it until you become 18 and you're a man. You start realizing how real men are. But as far as that goes, yeah, just the community is awesome. I hate to say I love a dude, but I love everybody, man. Everybody's so cool. Mm-hmm.
I agree. Yeah, I'm a big fan of my hide user from your channel button, because I get so much just hateful comments about random stuff. Like, for example, this week, I had this guy hopping on my video saying, I like how you're just a ripoff of Shartimus Prime.
No way.
Over again. And I'm thinking, I haven't even watched this guy, so I had to look him up and watch him. I'm like, where are you getting this?
No, it's nothing like Shartimus Prime. Nothing.
But he kept on and on and on. I'm like, all right, you're blocked. I never even replied to him. I'm just like, you're blocked. I ain't fooling with you.
That was Shartimus. Shartimus is a great guy. I don't know him, but I used to watch his videos. He's cool.
I watched a few of them. I think I've seen him before with some of his NECA stuff, because I never just recently got into NECA. And I have learned, when you're a Transformers guy, you don't start reviewing other stuff because nobody watches it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
There we go. I like this one right here. Real Men Collect Toys.
That's right. Yeah, I'm not sure about that pink color they throw in there. Real men wear pink. I'm like, who told you that?
Well, then you look over at these pink bots from 1989. It's like, oh, hell of a year. All right, well, let's wrap up with question number 10. Then we'll hit the audience up. Do you have any channel goals for yourself, and where can our viewers find you? Plug yourself, like your channel name, your Instagram account. Now, for those of you who want to subscribe to M3 Reviews, I do have his information in the description of this video. So when this is over, or you can hop out right now, click the link, subscribe to him, and the world's a better place.
Well, yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I have 0 goals for my channel. I have met my goal. My goal was to solely get into YouTube to talk to other people in the community. And I don't care if I have 1 subscriber or 1 billion subscribers. So my goal was met, and I, like even my family, I tell them all the time, like, man, I'm gonna go live with so and so. I'm gonna go live with so and so. I'm gonna do a chat tonight. I'm gonna get on, and it's just so cool. So as far as yeah, it's very thriving, Rodimus. You were right, it's very thriving. And I'm very glad for the time that we're in right now. But you guys can find me. It's M3 Reviews. If you look up M3 Reviews, you'll find BMWs in the car review. So you have to look up like M3 Reviews Transformers, or my favorite is M3 Reviews Den Toys, Den Titties. That comes up, and you can find me there. And then Instagram is M3_reviews_. And I always tell everybody, I just throw dumb shit on there, like shit that I'm doing in life, and a couple pictures of my Transformers, and I'm high all the time and drinking all the time, you know. So it's fun, very, very, very fun.
That's my Instagram. It's just random. You'll see, oh, this new Toyhax figure. Here's my dog.
Yeah, exactly. Deluxe is good for that. His puppy's cool.
Oh, we got a French bulldog that I think he's broke because his ears don't stick up. He's got these floppy look. I keep telling my son, I said, he's not a French bulldog. He's a French bull pug. So we got a mutant.
Yeah. I'm a dog guy. I love my dog, but she's a horrible dog.
Hey, Deluxe, welcome to the clan.
You are a clan member.
He's a new soldier in Patriot Prime's armory.
Oh my God, yeah. But cool, man. And I'm glad to even have met you, man. It's so cool because I've watched your videos before, and matter of fact, you have to, if like Kato was saying, if you don't, I don't know what it is about YouTube, but it'll kick off a subscription. And so you go and try and find somebody and be like, wait, I know I'm subscribed to him. What the, you know? And so I had to resubscribe to you, and I'm like, that's so weird. And I did that also. I think it was, I can't even remember who it was, but I had to resubscribe to them. And I'm like, how did that happen? Yeah, I don't know if YouTube's like, I have no idea.
Rodimus posted something on his Facebook earlier today saying a friend of his contacted him that got automatically kicked. So yeah, it's something I just don't understand the YouTube algorithm at all, and how it works. Like my buddy Bert, he's got like 16,000 subscribers, and his videos barely even crack 300 views.
Oh, I know, that's weird. Yeah. So shout out, your buddy's got 16,000. That's great. Good for him, man. Hella cool.
He started doing it back in 2007 when the movies first came out. That's what inspired him. And he thinks he got a lot of his subscribers when they were kids watching the movies, and now they've grown up and don't give a shit, so they don't watch him anymore. Yeah. That's what he thought.
Yeah. Holy shit. Ultra's in the house. Sorry.
What's that?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I said Ultra's in the house. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Ultra Marcus. There he is. I need to get him on here. He seems like a hoot. And there's Memo. Hey, Memo.
Memo.
I just watched you and Deluxe talk, and I got to give you props. Poor Deluxe kept getting kicked out of his own damn stream. So you got Memo just sitting there going, well, what's going on in the chat? And he just maintained. Deluxe pops up again. Hey, I'm back. He's gone again.
He did. I know, that was hella funny. Hey, Memo, hit me back up on Instagram. I asked you if you wanted that jersey, bro. I was like, damn. Memo's a big boy. He's got some beef on him, So I got this jersey that's hella big, and he has one already, but it looks like a football jersey. Like he ordered the smaller one. So I got the hockey one. It goes all the way down to the wrist. But Memo, hit me up if you don't want that. Let me know, because I'm trying to find somebody over 6 foot tall that can fit that thing, man.
I'm 6'4".
I know. If Memo don't want it, it's coming your way, man. Memo, let Patriot Prime know, man.
Yeah, that's funny. That's one of my favorite stories about meeting Deluxe for the first time at TFCon. He was walking into the lobby as I was walking out, and he about tripped over the lip of the sidewalk. And when he hit me, he came right to here.
Oh yeah,
he looks like, well, hey.
Me and Deluxe are short, dude. I'm only 5'6", so when you see me, you're gonna be like rubbing the top of my head, dude. But don't touch my hair.
Okay, well, as long as you don't mess with mine.
Your hair is gorgeous. I love it. Look at that. Fucking awesome.
A lot of you guys probably know I hate wearing hats, but when I kicked off my channel, now you may not know, but my channel's name actually come from not only my military service, but my Optimus Prime carrying the American flag tattoo I got here on my arm. And so I got the nickname Patriot Prime at Sharticon. So when I'm trying to think up a channel name, I was going to use my PS4 gamer tag, which was Action Figure 73. And I'm like, no, I want to do Transformers. What's something unique? And boom, there it went.
Patriot Prime.
So then I thought, okay, if I'm going to do the Patriot Prime thing, I'm going to kind of do a military. I'll wear my combat hat and I'll do the hoo-ah. And that just and that has maintained for 3 years.
Hell yeah.
I think I missed one video where I forgot to say hoo-ah.
Oh no, you can't do that. I bet everybody in comments was like, hey, you didn't say hoo-ah.
Yeah. Well, it was funny too. When I first started, my intro music before I got the song I have now was Real American with Hulk Hogan playing the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, demonetized, the copyrights was slapping. I was like, oh shit, I got to come up with something else.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. I went to when I was 18, I was going to go into the military. I was going to be a Marine. I really wanted to be an MP. So I got all the way up to going to San Francisco to take my ASVAB. And when I took my ASVAB, I didn't pass my hearing test because I had a lot of work. Anyway, my hearing is shot. Like I wear a hearing aid and shit like that, you know. And the doctor was like, hey, I'm going to send you to a doctor over here on level 3, and you're going to go and check out your hearing. And they were like, no, you can't go into the military because your hearing's bad. For 1, you're going to be in combat and your hearing's going to get worse. You could blame the military for 2, and then you could sue us. And then for 3, if you're with your buddies and we got to do some recon and you can't fucking hear nothing. And I was like, damn. And my pinky is fucked up. So when I do the salute, they're like, yeah, you'll get a demerit for that, or whatever they call that, because you can't fully get your fingers straight. And I was like, are you guys kidding me? I'm trying to fight for the country.
Wow.
And my hearing is holding me back. And so my recruiting officer, he was like, when you took the hearing test, why didn't you just keep pushing the button? I was like, bro, I didn't know what they were doing, man. I'm 18, motherfucker. You know, I don't know. Why didn't you tell me to do something? So they're like, yeah, we can't accept you. And I was like, damn, that sucks. So, but my life is where it is now, and it would have been way different if I would have went into the military. So I'm blessed for that. Then maybe it was supposed to be like that.
My whole family was Army, and I had asthma as a kid, and I always wanted to follow my father's footsteps and join the military. And when I was 25, my asthma went away. And so I joined the military at 25 in basic training with a bunch of 17 and 18-year-olds. They're freaking calling me grandpa.
Yep.
And I've done like everything late. Join the Army late, have a kid late. You know, that's what keeps me so young looking.
Yeah.
Gray.
Patriot Prime's is gorgeous. Look at him. I love it. That's cool, man.
All right. Yeah, Deluxe said he served 8 years. I got about 10 in. I kick myself constantly for getting out, but I got out right after I came back from Iraq, and I'm like, I'm not doing that again.
No.
But, you know, if I'd maintained, I never would have went back, and I'd now be retired instead of just honorable discharge. So I don't get a retirement from the military, but I will get a flag on my coffin.
Absolutely. Excellent. And that's all we want. That's all we want. That's cool.
Well, that wraps up the SITREP. Now we're going to open up the chat for any questions for me or Memo. We will answer to the best of our ability. And if we don't know the answer, we'll make something up.
Larkin's here. What's up, Larkin's Lair?
Hey, Larkin.
Larkin's a cool dude. We got to talk with him on 3 live stream with Pac. I thought that was super, super cool. And that boy Pac, man, he's introduced me to so many people, man. I got to give him a huge.
I need to see. I mean, we've chatted on chat, but there's so many people I want to get on here and talk to.
Pac's a great guy. He knows a lot. He's got a lot of backstory too.
I'm messing with my tank. I want to see if the batteries are even in this or not, and what kind I'm going to have to buy tomorrow, because I can't have this figure and not play with him.
Hey, Patriot Prime, have you ever had a battery blow up on you? You know, the little batteries that you find in like the heads of like older toys where you go to change them. Have you ever had any incidences like that?
No.
Yeah, I had this right here.
Oh, this isn't good.
And my boy,
what you were just talking about.
What happened? Is it corroded? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So those are, I've never had those explode, but the little tiny, the LS13s or whatever, those little batteries, man, me and my wife were chilling.
The little discs?
Yeah, the little discs. Me and my wife were chilling in here, and I was changing some batteries out. And we were just on the computer and shit. I set them on the table, and like 5 minutes later, they just went pop, like them little tiny firecrackers. Not the black cats, but like the lady fingers. And we were like, whoa, what the hell just happened? You know, and then 5 seconds later, the other one blew up. I don't know if it was what the oxygen, I don't know, but they were in here forever. Yo,
wow.
That's nasty. Good.
Oh, shit.
That's fun. So now you get to take it apart and wire clean it and get it all special again. That's cool, man.
Well, I love restorations. My brother just found this for me. It's a G1 Dreadwind, and I have one in my collection, but he's broke. You know, back in the day, little Timmy didn't want to fool with the Power Master gimmick and broke the thing. So this one is not broke in the areas that mine is, but is broke where mine is perfect. So I'm going to take these two and Frankenstein them together to make one.
Ooh, and I really liked your Super Megatron shout, man, or shot. That was great. With the Starscream wing, that looked cool. I really did like that.
That was just one of those random things. It's like I'm sitting there doing a Toyhax video was editing, and I'm like, hey, I got an idea.
Yeah. I was like, poor G1 Starscream. Now he's got no wings.
Oh, he's fixed. He's back in there. Hey, Lazy Jedi, thank you very much. M3, you know who Scott Ian is? Scott Ian,
is he in California? Because Scott Ian. I know a Scott and I know a Ian. But no, sir, I do not. Mimo says, how much to sell me the lower half of your beard? Oh, man. Tradesies. We'll do tradesies. Maybe an 18-pack of Bud Light. Oh, shit. You guys are funny, man. No, Larkin, you're cool, bro. He said thanks for the kind words always, man. He's with Anthrax. Yeah, I've heard that. I get that a lot. A lot of people have said like I look like some not rock star, but because of this and this and these, you know, everybody's like, yeah, you look like that dude on the band. I've been told that before, yeah, from Anthrax, yeah.
There's gonna be some work on this one before I do the review. What the hell do I do with the lid?
What you got cooking in the back room that you're going to be purchasing next, or you got anything your next purchase?
Well, I've got the entire Wave 3 of Kingdom pre-ordered, so that's about the only thing I'm waiting on. Those don't come in until July. Other than that, it's just random stuff I find. Like I found Galvatron on eBay. I did order another regretful sale today off Mercari. I've discovered I really like Mercari. I've got an item coming in for that, a Transformers Universe figure. Remember when those came out? They were all like recolors, and some recolors look better than the original. So I got Drop Shot on the way. This is the one that turned into a mobile missile unit. And he's like tricked out tons of different weapons and doodads. Actually, this isn't too bad. It's got one contact right there that needs clean. The rest of it, so I guess it's just mainly batteries. But right there, kids, make sure and take the batteries out of your Transformers if you're going to display them for a couple of years.
Exactly.
The more you know.
Rodimus Primal was the first one to mention the echo. Man, I went back through a video or two, and there's so much of an echo, and I'm like, oh man, I should have caught that. Is it so bad where it's ridiculous? Because my YouTube is off. I don't have it on. I don't have my computer running anything. I hope it's not that bad.
I've only noticed it twice since we've been talking. So it could just be a random thing.
Deluxe says, M3, what is something that Transformers could do for the next series to keep people buying them? Put titties on them.
That's already happened. I've seen a couple of those third-party RCs.
I love those, man. I love them. I'll keep buying them. I don't know about everybody else. Oh, shit.
Bring Pretenders back, man. Give us good Pretenders. I know the technology is there to make a fully articulated shell with a robot on the inside.
A fully articulated, yeah, because them Pretenders back in the day were just a solid, basically a straight up, no articulation.
Move. That was it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lost my beer.
Oh, Cobra Clan's here. What's up, Cobra Clan? Cobra Clan, motherfucker, you kept me up late last night, and I had to work today. I had to drive to Sacramento. I was like this. I had my hat down over my eyes so nobody could see me at work, and I just fucking got in the truck and drove. Man, I was done this morning. Done. Thanks, Cobra Clan. Shoot, man. M3, show us the rubber titties. Curtis Schultz, you're a perv, Curtis.
Well, he said rubber kitties, so that maybe you collect something new.
Oh no, he said he just. I don't collect rubber kitties. Negative.
Everybody's got that little hidden collection they don't like to show off. I've got quite a pop collection over here.
Oh, do you do pops? So
I didn't start doing pops until they decided to do freaking V.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. I am when you put the Instagram post of your V, I watched the shit out of V, and my favorite was Diana. Oh man, I love
She was
Diana.
so hot.
Yeah, and when she got her face ripped, I didn't care. She was a lizard, and she ate the rat. I didn't care. She was great. Yeah,
That's right.
What's up, Nick Girk?
Keep in mind, I have that Megatron impersonation saying, Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors.
Yeah. I like that whole kid thing. Remember last year and YouTube was all everybody has to watch out, and we're gonna cancel all your channels that has you had
I
to
thought
pick.
I was done.
I did too, and I was like, you know what, man, fuck YouTube, man. They won't do anything. They can't. It's like illegal to do anything. They can't. They could shut you down. They could erase your shit. But I'm so small under the radar. I could do anything I want. You might have to be careful what you do, but I think, and this is my opinion, but parents need to monitor what their kids are watching, and if they're going to hand their phone to a kid and he's going through YouTube and he happens to stumble upon my channel or anybody's channel, and they have a problem with that, that's their fault. That's not my fault. And if I can age restrict everything, okay, that's fine. But YouTube needs to there's YouTube Kids for that. YouTube Kids. All right, all you kids, go over there. You know, we're adults, and this is our world right now. Like I feel like we took over YouTube, and it's an adult thing. It's not a kid thing, man. There's so much TikTok. Yeah, man. Yeah, TikTok's bad, and TikTok's bad. I don't TikTok, but occasionally somebody will send me something from TikTok. I'm like, that's available, and any kid can look at that. It's like they need to go after TikTok, not YouTube. We're just playing with toys, 13 and up. Yeah. My kids are very, very smart from the time they were like 4 years old. I never hid anything from them. I never lied to them. I never told them, oh, daddy's going to go over here while you go over here. I'm always like, come on, check it out. This is what dad's doing from the time they were babies. So now they're so well-rounded. They're smart enough to know what's good and what's bad, so I feel like we did pretty good training our kids to know what to look at and what not to look at, and 12 years old, 11 years old, they're pretty smart. Yeah, Fire Talks, thank you. But anyway, I'm down for YouTube to keep going forever. I hope I'm on here when I'm 80 years old and everything. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this anymore, but my eyes are going to be all hella drooped down and shit, man.
Yeah,
my hair is way back here.
I'll be wearing those bifocals I was kidding you about.
Oh, man.
I was telling M3, I said the hardest part for me with Toyhax decals, I don't show it off a lot in the videos, but I wear contacts. And when I'm trying to look at these close details, as soon as this is close, it blurs to me. So when I'm doing Toyhax decals, I look like that old man from Toy Story. I got the bifocal lenses with my tweezers. That's usually why with my Toyhax videos, you don't see, how my normal reviews, you see me in the intro, you see me in the outro. The Toyhax videos, there's the toy, that's it. That's because I'm in my bifocals, my hat's off, I'm usually in my underwear, applying decals. There's a vision for everybody.
You just gave Deluxe an eggplant. He's just happy when you said that, man. Yeah, about glasses, man. I refuse to wear glasses. I would rather wear glasses than contacts because contacts are annoying as hell. And I've got a pair of readers next to my bed, and sometimes I'll just be watching YouTube with my readers on because my contacts are out. And if my wife or my kids come up like, "Hey, Dad, what are you doing?" I rip those things off so fast. I'm like, "Don't look at me. Do not look at me with glasses on." Not that there's anything wrong with that. Curtis Schultz, you look great with glasses on, man. 100%. But my frame, my face doesn't do it for me. I don't like
a nice pair that actually works good for me. And I tried to do a video with one once because my eyes actually, if you watch any of my videos with my Toyhax intro, I do not have my contacts in because my eyes allergies was killing me. I can't see a damn thing. And you can notice my eyes is kind of like focused away. But I tried wearing my glasses, but the problem is the lighting I have reflects back. You're going to watch my monitors in my glasses. So
yes. And watch out what's on your monitor.
Now, fortunately, I have that cleaned up. That's my other channel.
That's your, what do they call it? OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Hella cool, man. Hella cool.
Jay Lee, I haven't got a TikTok. I haven't got a TikTok either. I'm a big Facebook guy. I love, of course, I've been on Facebook forever, and I use it for That's how I talk to everybody. Instagram, I think I started about a year ago. I did Twitter for a while, but Twitter is way too political for me and just constantly pisses me off. Finally deleted Twitter. So I'm Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm a big I got to be big political these last 4 years, and I erased all my stuff on YouTube, so I didn't get the notifications because I was getting upset as well. And I'd rather be your friend than your political enemy. You know, like all that stuff just can all that stuff can stay away. I don't like all that either. So my Facebook, I did a Facebook for 1 solid year, and my thing with Facebook was I didn't like to get everybody, which is fine if anybody in chat does this, but they put the whole big paragraph about how, I don't know, if you're gonna walk in my shoes and blah blah blah, then you need to consider and how I don't give a fuck, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. It's too much just like a real deep personal stuff. It's like
you just gotta be selective with what you pick on Facebook.
True.
All mine is pretty much memes, Transformers, and military bullshit.
Cool. Yeah, memes are cool. I love memes.
I went through and I have just filtered. I was like, I'll see somebody, they're posting this and they're complaining. It's like, you're gone. And then you're like thinking, it's like, we've been friends for 4 years on Facebook, yet you walked past me in Walmart, didn't even say hi. Deleted.
Yeah, I don't mess with Facebook either, man. Yeah.
Rodimus, when I deleted my Twitter, it was like a weight had lifted upon me, and it was glorious.
Do you Discord?
I do not.
Okay, so somebody Pack introduced me to Discord, and I did it for about a week, and it's cool. It's a lot of friends, and it's great. But your phone just goes blink, 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 and you're like, damn, 65 notifications. I'm like, I didn't even want to touch that. I got Discord out of there. But then, and Crimson Raptors was explaining to Briag 45 that you can set notifications to what you want to get clicked, and I get that, but Discord was way too much for me.
Yeah, I agree with what Nick Girk says, because like my tight knit group of YouTubers, we're about split half and half as far as political affiliations are concerned, but we don't give a shit. We do not care, because we all appreciate each other. We don't bring it up. I mean, we'll joke about things, but it's never serious because we just don't care. We've come together. We met because these plastic robots, became friends because of these plastic robots, and we just enjoy each other's company. It's back in the day when it didn't matter who you voting for. Well, it's none of your business. Okay, then. And then you just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you can't say nothing anymore. And when I first started my channel, I mean, how dare I, with the American flag and the veteran, and call myself Patriot Prime, you wouldn't believe the stuff that I was getting. I shared a lot of it with Bert. It got to the point where it was horrible. I almost quit YouTube for a while, and I thought, nope, I'm going to keep going through and just ignoring it. If they can't deal with it, it is what it is.
Exactly. And I think it's 100% awesome. My house is decked out with American flag stuff. I've got it from when you walk up in the driveway to the front porch to inside the living room and my wife's office. I've got it up in here. I love the American flag, man.
Exactly, Ultra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ultra Marcus. Yeah, Deluxe does. Deluxe is awesome. He's an awesome guy.
He takes great pictures. Skid Row Walker.
I'm pretty sure it's what's up, Skydro Walker. This guy, he'll stay up all night with me too, man. Or actually, I'll stay up with him, man. Skydro, you're awesome. What's up? And Skydro does really good pictures as well. Do you get into photography at all, there, Patriot Prime?
I'm toying with it. Like all my thumbnails and everything you see, those are what I design. I have my little setup here, but I do everything on my camera or my phone. And I've learned a lot of tricks, and I'm trying different things and angles, like especially with my Toyhax videos. I do like all the still pictures, and I do like once I take the pictures of the fully stickered up bot, I'll create my thumbnail with it, and I'll throw the G1 background, whether it be the purple or the red, and I throw that out like as promotional material. But I'm toying with it. I mean, what's funny is I probably have one of the cheapest backgrounds for your YouTube reviews ever. I have a sheet of, do you remember what are they called? Fatheads, those giant sticker decals you can stick on a wall.
Yeah, I had a Oregon Ducks helmet. Yeah, it was sick.
My son got this big Avengers one. So that white background is what I have taped to my back wall, and that's the background of my videos. It's that plastic, so if it gets dirty, I can just wipe it off.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It's starting to show its age.
Later, Mimo. I would say Mimo. I'm sorry. It's Memo. I know it's Memo, but sorry, Memo, I can't do it.
Oh, my gosh. Can we get Deluxe to create a Titan class shirtless Baldwin tier for his channel? That'd be the $9.99 version.
Yeah, and can I give a shout out to Deluxe, because I swear the first time I came across your channel, Deluxe, was about a year ago. Before I knew anybody, I didn't know Kato, I didn't know anybody, and Deluxe, your floor time killed me, and I loved it, and I couldn't wait till you did floor time, because when I was a kid, and that's how you roll, man. You just bring those thoughts and memories back. You're like, hey, I'm gonna play with this little guy right here. I loved it, man. That floor time is awesome.
I remember the first time I ever saw it, I was like, what the hell is this? And then, like you said, I was like, I just started loving. I was like, that was me back in the day.
Yeah.
And
What's up, Delmas?
When I played with my Transformers, I always had the Decepticons already had a base set up, and always had the Autobots just rolling around.
I love it. I had a friend that lived next door. His name was Gino, and he had everything Star Wars. And he would come out every weekend and bring all his Star Wars stuff out, and we would set it up. And I was 10 years old at that time. It was great. I loved that. He was like
back in the day used to be half. I don't know if I can get it angled just right. Used to be half Star Wars and Transformer. And
that's amazing.
All Transformer now.
What do you do about your dust, sir? Where is it? Yes, is it a little blower? Yeah. Hell yeah.
And if you look, most of my display shelves are white, which helps. It doesn't show as bad. Now, my black shelves, I usually dust those once a month. But yeah, dusting can be a bitch. But I can't be an inbox collector. I like to take them out. I like to mess with them. I've got all kinds of bots, like I said earlier, just hanging out here on the desk that I'll mess around with. Especially when we're on a live stream with Bert and Rodimus, and they start talking about stuff I have no interest in or don't even know a thing about over here transforming things. Hey, Delmas, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Delmas is cool. Delmas Duggan. Yeah. What's up, Delmas?
He keeps me up to date on Instagram. He's always messaging me stuff, and just in case I missed it.
Did you get into the little Legends lines?
I have not. I keep debating. I put stuff in my cart. I think my first Legends line figure purchase is going to be that Beast Wars Scorponok. Have you seen that?
Beast Wars. No, he's is he like 8-inch?
What is he? Trans Element makes them.
Okay.
It looks so much better than what we're getting.
I love these, man.
Car Shockwave. Oh, it's like alternator Shockwave.
Yeah, and so he's in Jazz's form with because they're the same car, same mold or whatever. But this was my first one that I purchased of him, and the plastic is so soft and so clean, and he transforms so well. What up, Marky? So well, and he looks so cute. Look at him, little bugger. Patriot Prime, would you mind meeting my son, Marky IV here? This is my boy.
Oh, you're right ahead.
Hey, everybody, this is my son, Marky. And he just got back from the gym. Was it chest night tonight or what?
No, legs.
Leg night tonight.
On Instagram.
Oh, cool. He follows you on Instagram, and that's nice. Nice.
I remember back in the day, it was either chest day, arm day, or another chest day and arm day.
Monday. Every Monday is International Chest Day. Absolutely. But Patriot Primes, if ever you get in a conversation with this guy is 100% on point with America.
Hooah!
Hooah! Hell yeah.
My very
I know.
We was talking about one of the figures that I would never get rid of. You can probably see him back here in the back. My MPO1. My wife bought him for me while I was in Iraq. And for a while, until this was designed for me, other side, that was my logo. That was my thing. So he's holding the American flag.
Yes, sir.
So that was kind of my thing for a while.
That's sick.
Sick. How you doing?
Good.
But here, I'll show you this off too.
Look at that. Oh yeah, he's got it on. He's labeled.
Oh, what, dude?
That looked better a couple years ago when it was jacked up.
That's badass. Shit. Nice seeing you guys.
Thanks, Marky.
I'd introduce you to my son, but he's sleeping.
Yeah, no. Well, I seen your thumbnail with your boy, and he comes in, and he's your little your guy and shit. That's so cool, man. If I was doing this back then, I swear I'd have Marky doing that shit too. And my daughter Maisie's awesome, and my wife, shout out babe, my wife's awesome too.
And
man.
we have had the best time reviewing larger figures. Have you seen any of the blooper videos where Dylan and I just cannot get shit right?
No, I gotta catch up on so many friends. I gotta catch up.
Here on my channel. Look up my Scorponok bloopers. We have because he always wants to help me when I review a giant figure, and we just had a hell of a time with that.
That's so cool. He takes an interest in his dad. And, you know, anytime kids take interest in their dad, you're a solid man. Solid individual. You involve your kids, bro, and that's 100% right on the money, man. So
What's funny,
cool.
I've trained him since day one to respect the collection. He has never messed with anything in this room unless he asks first. He used to love getting my Trypticon. If you have the Titans Return Trypticon, remember how you could eat the little Titan Masters? Dylan would sit in that floor with about 10 of those Titan Masters and feed Trypticon with his little kid sound effects.
yeah.
No, don't eat me, don't.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Kappa Bush. Yeah, we were just, I know you were in chat already, Rodimus. We were just talking about that. I know you know, but man, I know.
I know a bunch of us was ready to quit. I was. And then we started researching a lot more. And I think Larkin, if Joel's still in here, he was the one out of our little group that just flat out, I'll just ask. And we come to find out, I said, we're safe with what we do because we know our audience. Mm-hmm. I said, yeah, the random kid's probably going to hop up and see, you know, here's a thumbnail of Ironhide. Well, I'm going to check that out. And immediately, once I get to talking, I've had people complain that they don't like because I have a long intro. That intro also sets up what you're going to watch. I'm not here to say, hey, guys, today we're going to take a look at this Ironhide figure. Though
yeah.
I did do that once. If you look up my Siege 8-Face review, I did that kitty voice through the entire review.
No way.
It was so hard to maintain. I was like, and you look, ask your mommy what a headmaster is. Your daddy knows. I was doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Hey, so I wonder what Mr. Rogers from Mr. Rod. What's up, Papa Gord?
Hey, Papa Gord.
Oh, Papa Gord did a fantastic Instagram post with him as Napoleon, but he put his face as Napoleon and he's riding the horse. Dope. You got to check. I told him, I just commented to him. I was like, dude, you got to make that a poster and put it up in your living room, bro. Papa Gord. Hell yeah.
Hey, real quick, anybody in the chat, what is the best way to get this corrosion off of this thing?
Oh, somebody put in chat already. It was Nick. It wasn't Nick Girk. It was maybe they said white vinegar.
Okay.
But I saw that and I was going to say something.
Damn stuff on my fingers and I can feel it burn.
It was a hard video to watch.
Yeah, check it if you want to be embarrassed. I was embarrassed doing it. Was the Siege 8-Face video. I even had, instead of my normal heavy metal riff, it was like these twinkly pop sound effects.
That's so cool. So cool.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That's before I started finding my footage of how I wanted to review. I had a little notification popped up anytime I made a dick joke during my Erector review.
Nothing wrong with dick jokes. Vinegars, baking soda, and a Q-tip, says Curtis Schultz.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
And
excellent.
digital caveman, white vinegar, said Fire Talk, said
oh,
white
there it is.
vinegar.
Okay. I've got that. I actually use apple cider vinegar when I take apart like a G1 and the screws are rusty. Drop those screws, like right there. You can see that one's really bad. Drop those screws in apple cider vinegar overnight. Eats that rust right off. So I got a bunch of tricks, but there's some like I don't fool a lot with the electronics.
Mm-hmm. What up, Pop the Trunk Toys? And shout out to Pop the Trunk, Mr. Patriot Prime, if I can. I did it on Cato's channel too, but I love my gold, and I didn't bring this guy out, but I brought Pop the Trunk hooked me up with these right here. Look at that gold Megatron. Whoa. Isn't that beautiful?
Is that a statue or is that an actual figure?
MP36 right here. And he transforms into the gun. He's got all the same equipment. He's a knockoff, so he comes with all the same stuff that MP36 comes with. He's beautiful. Listen to the ratchets. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, so good.
What knockoff is that? Because my MP36 is a knockoff, and it is better than the original MP36.
We don't know. Pops might know, but he just is like, hey, I got these gold figures. You want them? I was like, yeah, give me all of them. I got Grimlock, Starscream, 2 Starscreams, Optimus Prime, Megatron here. They're great. I got the Legends. What do they call it? Who's the camera, man? I'm
Sorry,
Brady.
guys. I'm going to D-hat for a while. It's hot up in this office.
I know it is. It's hot over here too, bro. But
my house is an old house, and my office here is upstairs, and it gets so hot.
It does, yeah.
I'll have my air conditioner running for about an hour, and I'll come up and I'll shoot my intro and my outro. The room heats up. I turn the air conditioner on, leave. Then I'll come back later that night and do it while it's cool.
Yeah, I'm in the garage, and my garage is not insulated. It's all finished, but the heat really resonates in here. Yeah, Fire Talks Gold Grimlock, bro. Perfect.
Well, Fire Talks, are you good now that they get your appendix out, or what's going on with you, buddy? Oh, James Bond with the gold Megatron. Yes, man with the golden gun, Christopher Lee.
Man, yeah, he was the best. He was probably the best 007, the one from the 70s era. Oh, just after
Roger Moore.
Was it Roger Moore? Yeah. Who was the one before him? It was he's a great guy too, but
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, yes.
Then it was George Lazenby, then Roger Moore, then
Timothy
Dalton, then Pierce Brosnan, then Daniel Craig. I don't know. Am I a James Bond fan?
You are a James Bond. Do you have any James Bond figures? Did you pick anything up?
I do not.
Oh, dang. Yeah, he's cool,
the
man.
only other figures I have aside from Transformers, I've got NECA. I've got one NECA Alien. This was the 40th anniversary Alien. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Predators. The whole Terminator line, except for Sarah Connor and John, and all the Jason Voorhees, except for the friggin' Part 7 one that keeps getting delayed.
Every Halloween, for the whole month of Halloween, I watch a scary movie. I watch all the and even if I seen them last year, it doesn't matter. I watch all the Jasons, all the Michael Myers, and I just sit down and I binge watch all that shit. It's so cool. I love all that horror with a W.
I'm a big Jason Voorhees fan because, one, my name's Jason, and I was born on Friday the 13th.
No kidding. No kidding.
Oh, Friday the 13th of July, 1973.
That's cool. Oh, you just missed July 4th. Damn it. Which would have been okay. Still okay.
All right. Well, sir, it is, what time is it? It's 11:13 on my end. I'm going to have to wrap this up so I can get to bed.
Absolutely.
It's like, what, 8 o'clock for you?
It is 8:15. Yes, sir.
I am probably going to, hell, I might take some white vinegar to work tomorrow and work on this thing because
hell yeah.
I love my job. It's really busy when stuff's going on. When we end the broadcast, I'll tell you what I do for a living. But right now, it is so dead. So I watch so many toy reviews at work. That's where I think Papa Gord was on live the other day, and I was able to catch one of his streams because I had nothing going on at work. I was like, hey, he was so thrilled to have me. I felt so honored.
That is cool. Papa Gord is live every single day. Papa Gord, shout out Papa Gord, man. Good for you, man. It's fun. It's fun.
All right. Well, let's see. We got 30 people left in the chat. If you wouldn't mind, guys, please hit that like button. It helps me out so much. If you're not subscribed to me or M3, hit us up. Take care of us. I am trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by TFCon in October. I think I'm like 5 away from 8,900. So it's getting there. I am so tickled. I mean, come think of it. My goal for the last TFCon was 2,000 subscribers, and now I'm almost freaking 10, man. I can't get over. I have so many people ask me, says, how do you do? What's your secret? I was like, I don't know. I'm just me being me.
Super cool. If I can, Patriot Prime, Jason, thank you very much for having me on. And I appreciate the fact that you called out to me and man, that's so fucking cool, man. I love it. It's great. I love meeting everybody in the community, man. And you're a solid dude. And
this is so awesome because, like I said, we've never even talked up until 10 till 10. And I can freaking talk to you all night. We will do this again. We'll get you on one of our big group chats. Those are always a hoot.
That'd be great.
And you guys, everybody in the chat, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Keep up. I was going to try to get these finished tonight, but it's not going to happen. I have the Toyhax decals for the Paradron Medics, Ratchet, and Lifeline. I've completed both their vehicle modes. Here's Ratchet for you. You might have saw this on my Facebook and Instagram earlier. This looks like a completely different toy now.
Beautiful.
And then we got Lifeline here. I love the little vents they gave her, the headlights. So I still got to get the robot modes done. I'm going to try to get that wrapped up tomorrow. And then I want to clean up this Galvatron figure and play with him some more. And so, but that's pretty much it, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hold on one second. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new reviews. Once again, this is Patriot Prime and M3 Reviews signing out. Hooah! Yeah, watch your finger. Don't get demerited.
Oh, I got my left one.